Okay.
Lisa,
Good morning, everybody. The committee on the Budget and Government Operations is called to order pursuant to applicable law and our determination that attendance by remote means is necessary because an in-person meeting is not practical or prudent due to the declared public health disaster caused by COVID-19. This meeting is being conducted by video conference. As a matter of order, the Budget Committee will take public testimony at the beginning of the meeting. Public testimony will be limited to 3 minutes for each speaker. Pursuant to Rule 58E, public comment will be limited to 30 minutes. Today, no speakers have signed up for public comment, so we'll go right into our roll call to establish a quorum. Will the alderman please make sure that your microphones are unmuted? Thank you. At this time, we will have a review and approval of our monthly report, 45 report, approval of the August monthly Rule 45 report for the Committee on Budget and Government Operations. As you all can see, we did not have a meeting in August, so this should be an easy report to approve. Can I get a motion to recommend approval of the report by the same roll call? Moved by Alderman Burnett. Hearing no objection, so ordered.
Chairman, I want to, Mitchell's present.
Got you, Alderman Mitchell. Item number 1 on the agenda from the Department of Planning and Development is an ordinance concerning an allocation of Neighborhood Opportunity Fund grant to American Antoine Land LLC for Huddle House Restaurant at 9401 South Stony Island Avenue in the 8th Ward. We have William Grams from the Department of Planning and Development who will share a presentation and speak on the ordinance. Mr. Grams.
Good morning. Do I have control? Have I been granted control? Okay. Only one. Good morning, Madam Chair and members of the Committee on Budget and Government Operations. For the record, my name is William Grams, and I'm a financial planning analyst in the Department of Planning and Development. I'm here today to request the approval of a redevelop agreement between the city and American Antoine Land LLC for the purpose of constructing an approximately 3,400 square foot restaurant operating as a huddle house. This agreement will authorize the use of up to $1.1 million in Neighborhood Opportunity Fund assistance. The project is located at 9401 South Stony Island Avenue in the 8th Ward, the Calumet Heights community area, and the Stony Island Burnside TIP district. Next slide shows the project location within the context of the neighborhood. Next. Okay, you can see the project site more clearly in these slides. The project is located on an outlot of the Montclair Senior Residence. The project scope is the development of a vacant lot into a new Huddle House restaurant. Huddle House is a Southern diner franchise known for its round-the-clock breakfast and Southern hospitality. Next slide. The project was awarded a Neighborhood Opportunity Fund grant of up to $1.1 million. $733,333 will be used to reimburse the developer for NOF eligible construction costs. The remaining $366,667 will be provided as a local hiring bonus, which reimburses the business for training and payroll costs of employees hired from within the community. This project is roughly $2.9 million, with city funds accounting for approximately 25% of construction costs. Next slide, please. The NOF funds will be placed in an escrow and distributed in 4 draws during the construction period. Next. Here's a rendering of the restaurant upon completion. And DPD is in support of this project. Project will provide a dining amenity for the local senior building and other residents of the community. Next slide, please. Additionally, due to the local hiring bonus, the restaurant is incentivized to hire from within the community. Finally, the project will see a long-time vacant parcel developed and put into productive. Thank you for the consideration of this request, Madam Chair. Happy to answer any questions that the committee may have.
Thank you, Mr. Grams. Before we go to Alderman Harris to speak on her project in the 8th Ward, I see we have some hands up, so we'll take it. Alderman Hairston.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I did not have a question. My hand was up prior to because I had a question about the agenda.
Oh.
So do you want to come back to me after they finish this section?
Yes, we'll come back to you after this item is finished.
Thank you.
Alderman Tunney.
Chairman, I would like to hear from Michelle Harris, the alderman of the project, before my questions, okay? Thanks.
Okay. Alderman Thompson.
Yep, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This looks like a great project. I have a couple questions. One is this a franchise? I know you said it. I wasn't clear on the description of. So Huddle House is okay. And will this be the first franchise in Chicago?
This is Alderman Harris. It'll be the first in Chicago. He has licenses to build others also.
Fantastic. I look forward to going there. And then just an overall question on NOF funds. I know this is like, I think you said 33 or 30% of the overall construction costs of this project is NOF funds. And I know with TIF, it's typically like 20%. So I'm just curious because I have a few projects. So NOF funds, there's no limitations on percentage. That's to the planning department.
For new construction, it can fund up to 30% of the construction costs. For rehab, it can be up to 50%. And then on top of that, the local hiring bonus or the local residency bonus can add additional 15%. So that's where the number came from in this case. The budget went up a little bit since the original application, so we're not at 45% overall, but that's the policy limit for new construction. Is the 30% for the program.
Okay, you sure got a little bit. So it's 30% for new construction, up to 50% of the cost for rehab.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. No further questions. Congratulations, Alderman. I think it's a great project. I look forward to coming down there and breaking bread with you. Thanks.
Thank you, Alderman Thompson. Alderman Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I'd like to congratulate my colleague on this project. I just got on, Madam Chair, and I'm sorry. Can I get the total amount of the NOF large? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Mr. Grams, 1.1 million.
It's 1.1 million. 733,000 of that is to reimburse construction costs, and 366 is for the local hiring bonus for reimbursing payroll and training costs for hiring within the community. And that's paid after, that's for operations basically after construction.
Okay. And Alderman Thompson asked my question. I was going to ask about the franchisee. I'd like to talk to Alderman Harris about that. I mean, a new franchise in Chicago sounds exciting, and if they're opening in African American wards, it might be something that folks on the West Side may be interested in as well. So
I'll beat you to it, dude.
Oh my goodness! All right, well, I'll be talking to Jason too. Then, but I don't think they want to go that far west. They might want to stop in North Lawndale. So, but congratulations to my colleague. I think this is a wonderful project. Thanks, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Alderman Austin.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I think we're going to be fighting over Michelle. I think we all could use a new restaurant in our areas, which is why my hand is raised. So Michelle, when they're finished with you, steer them out to the far south side. We could use another great restaurant, just like the west side, but especially on the far south side. But congratulations to you for a brand new franchise built from the ground. That is absolutely outstanding. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Alderman Austin. Alderman Harris, before you speak, I just want to congratulate you as well. I did have a question. I had a question on the number of jobs created, Mr. Graham.
This is 70.
70. Wow, that's great, Alderman Harris. We have a new place on the south side to drive to for breakfast in the morning. Just wanted to congratulate you as well. We do have two more people that want to speak, Alderman Harris, before you speak, and that's Alderman Smith, followed by Alderman Burnett.
I just first would like to be recognized as present for the purposes of the roll call, Madam Chair. And I would also just like to congratulate Alderman Harris on this great development. That's all I have.
Alderman Smith. Alderman Burnett.
Thank you. I just want to give my kudos also. Congratulations, Alderman. Keep up the great work.
Alderman Mitchell.
Yeah, so definitely want to say congratulations to Michelle Harris for this project. This is right down the street from my ward, and every time I have driven by there since she started this project, it has absolutely transformed that corner. And obviously I have selfish reasons for this to be successful, because any success that she's enjoying is going to bleed over into my neighborhood. It is a great project. It is.
I think you went out, Alderman Mitchell, but I think you've made the point. Alderman Irvin?
And just congratulations. And the Huddle House is a little special to me because that Huddle House was the only breakfast spot in Louisiana when I was in college. So we used to always go down to the Huddle House. So just for nostalgic reason, I'd probably be one of the first ones to go there, because that's where I used to eat when I was in school in Louisiana. So once again, congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you, Alderman Mitchell. Alderman Irvin.
Yes, I'd like to add my congratulatory blessings to what you're doing out there, Michelle. Great work. And again, I've already reached out to them for the west side. We can go west and far south and, make this a real thing. And it looks like breakfast is on you going forward. God bless you.
Alderman Taliaferro.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just wanted to offer my congratulations to Chairman Harris. Great job in bringing this very important project, especially because it comes with so many jobs. I just had one question as to the length of construction. When is the anticipated start and anticipated finish? I only ask because I want to compare it to a project in my ward.
Madam Chair, can I answer that?
Yes, Alderman Harris.
Okay. So average time of construction is about 5 to 7 months. Because we get ready to go into winter, it'll stretch a little longer, but anticipated opening early March.
Okay, thank you, Chair. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman Taliaferro. Alderman Mitz.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. I too want to congratulate my colleague, Chairman Harris, for a project that's really exciting. I want to know, are we having breakfast and dinner And if you could tell me what that's going to look like, that menu, you can share a little of that information.
Alderman Harris?
Okay, as Alderman Mitchell told you, it's a 24-hour breakfast spot. We have not agreed to be 24 hours yet over here on this side of the world, but it's a Southern menu. Their whole thing is breakfast. You know, it's a breakfast, but they do serve lunch and dinner. So when they open, I'm gonna invite all my colleagues to come down and have breakfast on me.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. Thank you and congratulations, Chairman Harris, on the job well done, and to the residents of the 8th Ward and surrounding community, and for the city. I'm sure that there's opportunities for them to spread their wings a little bit. So congratulations.
Alderman O'Shea?
Thank you, Chairman. Michelle, I just wanted to congratulate you. All your hard work paid off on this one. Congratulations.
Alderman Curtis?
Yes, I want to also congratulate you, Alderman Harris. As you know, we were talking months and months ago when they first came here, and I actually was looking for the second location in the ward, but we were looking for something in an existing building. So my question to planning and development, I know that this is a new construction, but can they go into an existing building?
Can I answer?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so the franchise, to protect their name, their investment, they like to do freestanding locations so that they are identifiable. But having said that, I think anything is possible if you in working with them, but they haven't. They've been recently purchased by a company called Perkins. And so that may allow some freedoms, because Perkins has actually been in strip malls and other things in the South also. So I think you may have a little more freedom now, but the Huddle House always wanted to protect the integrity of their brand and have their freestanding location.
Right, we talked about this, quite some time ago. I did meet with the owners. So kudos to you. And we'll be talking soon. Thank you so much, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Alderman Curtis. Vice Chair Silverstein.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm just going to join in with all my colleagues. This sounds like a fantastic project, and I just wanted to wish you congratulations.
Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Tunney, would you please go? I'd like to have Alderman Harris just wrap up for us here. Can you ask your question?
Yes, I can. Thank you. And like my colleagues, I'm very happy for Chairman Harris and her project. The questions I have, some of them were answered by my colleagues, but my question is this, and Michelle talked about that. I'm not aware of Huddle House as a franchise, not as a franchise, but as a restaurant chain. Michelle, do you know how many franchisees there are? It sounds like it's a nationwide franchise company. I know you said
300,
out by Perkins.
Over 300.
So there's 300. So
and they're mostly in the South. So you'll see them in Georgia, which was their former headquarters, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. So they're Southern.
But so this individual franchisee, how many does he or she have?
He has a total of 7 licenses.
Okay. So he's established. That's the whole point is to make sure you got a durable concept, and it has staying power, and it sounds like they do. And it also sounds like since Huddle House was bought out by Perkins, it's really deeply pocketed, so to speak. The question I have on the equity side, according to this, the equity is 1,174,000, which is about 40%. For Mr. Graham or Michelle, what equity is that? What skin in the game do they have? And can someone explain what the 1.174?
So Tom, they took out, go ahead. William, are you going to answer or you want me to answer?
So are you referring to Huddle House? I don't quite.
Project sources
Yes,
from, it says equity of 1.174.
Correct.
What is
I'm
that?
on this committee meeting right now. I'm at a committee meeting right now.
So is that the capital of the franchisee? What is
Yes.
that?
That's the capital of the franchisee.
Okay. So the individual franchisee has that much skin in the game.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So that's important. I think that they've got that 40% in, and to me it shows that they're capitalized, they're financed, and without knowing Huddle House, those are my questions. And I'm assuming there's a drive-through.
No.
Okay. All right. Good luck.
No, it's not a
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sit down.
That's it.
Thank you, Alderman Tunney. Alderman Harris.
Thank you, and thank you to all my colleagues. On time, this is the backyard, your old stomping grounds where you grew up, and so this has been a long time coming. It's been a really, if I could say it, I'm so happy for it to finally be here. But boy, getting to this point, I think as the first baby, it's like I've been in labor longer than probably any of the other children after me. But it's been an uphill battle getting to this point. But the Huddle House has been extremely beyond patient and has really come back and forth. And even as we got through the new owners with Perkins, Sam Eli again has 7 locations. They are going to be new. They want them all to be new construction sites. And so what my ask has always been is that they put these in communities of color, South and West Side. And I've tried to plead with them to make sure that we got equal distribution of the franchises on the South and the West Sides and the communities that really, really need restaurants, because we're all struggling and dying in our communities because we just don't have a lot of the amenities. This will be my second sit-down restaurant. I have one already, but to say I only have 2 sit-down restaurants, it's kind of like, based on the type of community that's here, it's disparaging. So, but at the same time, like I said, I'm extremely happy about getting this new site. We have broken ground, and you can see the shell of the building is up. And it's a total of almost a $3 million project. And so the bank, the owners, so everybody know, has of course gotten a loan to help finance and finish the other portion of the money that he needs to complete this project. And so with that, knowing what it means to my community is really thrilled about the opportunity to have a sit-down spot in a ward that they don't mind shopping, sitting down and eating in a clean, safe environment. And it will have a community room in it that will hold up to 100 people, which was a ask that I asked them as the first one, if I could have the community space. So moving forward, guys, if y'all get it, make sure you ask for the community space. So thank you all. And I hope that all my colleagues can support this, not just for me, but for the community.
Thank you, Alderman Harris. What a great project. Congratulations.
Thank you. We don't hear you, Pat.
I have a very touchy laptop. I was saying, Alderman Harris, congratulations again. What a tremendous accomplishment. And I was asking for a motion to recommend approval.
Sawyer moves to pass.
Who was that?
Sawyer moves to pass.
Alderman Sawyer moves to pass, so moves. Hearing no objection, so ordered. The do pass recommendation of this ordinance will be reported out at the next city council meeting on October 7th. Want to go back to Alderman Hairston, but before she speaks, I want to acknowledge that Alderman Osterman and Alderman Tabares have also joined us. Alderman Hairston?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just have a housekeeping matter. I was supposed to have an item on the agenda, intergovernmental agreement between the Department of Planning and Development and the Chicago Park District, and I don't see it on there. Was it forgotten or?
I believe it was removed from the agenda, and I will have Jarrell Dawson from IGA speak to that. Jarrell? Alderman Hairston, Jarrell said that he will call you.
Oh, okay. I'm a little concerned because if someone was going to remove an item that I had approved, that they should at least have contacted me to let me know. But thank you for that.
Thank you very much, Alderman Hairston.
You muted again, Chairman.
The next item on the agenda, which was item number 2, which was a 925 agreement, 925 grant fund, will be held in committee, and we're going to recess this meeting at the call of the chair until 3 p.m. Monday, October 5th. There's some things that need to be worked out, and I appreciate your patience on this. So can I get a motion to adjourn this meeting?
So move, Madam.
Recess.
So move, Madam Chairman.
Thank you very much. Alderman Mitz moves to recess. Hearing no objection, so ordered. There being no further business of the committee, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Recess.